Atlanta Falcons, you're 2-2. Everything's okay. Lost the last two games, but everything is in front of you. If you're new to the channel, we make videos for teams that don't get the love nationally like they should. We're Detroit Lions fans, so we know all about not getting the love. We're starting to get the love now because we're winning and we look good. But hey, we've been there. So the Atlanta Falcons are on this rebuild, and we've been saying it all off season and into the season. We think the Atlanta Falcons are better than most people think. We think that's going to keep proving itself out. Now, look, you need ultimately probably need a quarterback at some point, but you've got some things that you've done this past offseason where you drafted a couple really good guys. There's one 7th round pick that is just like, all right, let's see what he can do. So let me get to that here now as we kind of look at, I love this article from the Falcaholic. It's a Falcon rookie report. Now here's the deal. They're talking about, hey, Kyle Pitts, Drake London, like, where are they? Well, who knows? They need to just keep playing better. But your 2023 draft class, this has to hit at some point as you start the rebuild and start to develop a core. It's the draft picks. Those have to hit. Now, so you go look at it. Bijan Robinson, I'm not going to spend a lot of time on him because it's just clear the guy is a star. You got him on your team he's a stud. He's an absolute stud. Great pick. Love to see it. Love Bijan Robinson. I think he's going to be a great player. Like, duh. Matthew Bergeron, so in week 4, but you got something there, and he's somebody that's got to be good for you. But here's the guy I'm talking about, and that is Zach Harris, limited role. 7th round pick, DeMarco Helms is starting to make his presence felt on defense. So I said it last week that I didn't expect Helms to have a shot to make his case for the 3rd safety in 2023. Defensive coordinator apparently took that as a personal challenge. Helms played about a dozen snaps on defense, producing a hurry along the way, and did so on the day that Hawkins solely played special teams. So this is a guy out of Alabama that you took in the 7th round. Here's why this is so important. It's a 7th round defender that if he can come in, make plays, and be a guy that you can depend on and get some production from, that is how you start this rebuild, or this, not even a rebuild. You've got something here. You just need to establish the core and keep it going, because the Atlanta Falcons are tough on defense. Run defense is there. You can run the ball as well, but quarterback, and we'll get to quarterback in just a second, but we'll see if this becomes a trend rather than a one week thing. But Helms is earning the coaching staff's trust, and also figured in as a personal punt protector on Sunday. He has a bright future in Atlanta. I remember this guy at Alabama and thinking, this dude's solid. Like, he's solid. And I remember when he went, because the Lions were looking for a safety, so we were kind of breaking down different safeties. We all ultimately end up with Brian Branch, which has just been incredible. But we were looking at different safety rankings, and that guy was like, ooh, he could go in the 6th round. I remember like 5th or 6th round he could go in. So like a 5th round pick. I thought, man, that'd be nice if we could snag him. He ends up going in the 7th round to the Falcons, and that is why drafting is it. It's it. So Atlanta's got something here, and they've got an opportunity to do something really well. And this upcoming game for the Atlanta Falcons is, in my opinion, their season. Let's not get too dramatic about it, but let's kind of get dramatic. It's their season. It's the Texans versus the Falcons, two teams almost similar in their trajectory. Newer coaches, newer quarterbacks. We haven't been good, but we're excited about our future. We're 2-2. Like, what are we doing? This is comparable teams. When the Atlanta Falcons played the Detroit Lions and got really steamrolled, it was like, okay, it was at Detroit, and Detroit's a year or two literally ahead of us as they continue. They've got an all-star quarterback, like a mature pro quarterback. They've got other things, right? This Atlanta going against Houston is a very similar. We're going to find out who's ahead of who here, because Atlanta, in some aspects, I think, hey, they got something. And in some ways, I think maybe they don't, right? And we're going to find out this week. But if you get players that can make Start making that leap out of this rookie class. Bijan's already doing it. Bergeron, we need you, man. Step up a little bit. Zach Harrison, need you a little bit more. Like, come on. You got to be able to get on the field. Clark Phillips, where are you, man? I mean, with Okuda back in action, he's the odd man out now that Mike Hughes is handling punts. So Mike Hughes and Okuda were on the Lions last year. But like Clark Phillips, got to be there. Helms is good. Gwynn at guard. Dude's not going to play. So these rookies have to start coming out and making plays. And then you also need Pitts and London, like, need you. And then at the end of the day, your quarterback has to just keep getting better. He has to play better. He's not getting rid of the ball. He's holding the ball a little bit. Just not seeing the field like you'd want him to and just ripping it. And that's not him either. But at the same time, you'd like to see him get rid of the ball quicker or use his legs a little bit more. Ah, man, come on. So let me know your thoughts in the comments on this. The Falcons are going to be good, but they need their rookies to get going a little bit. And if they don't, then that's fine. It's just going to be next year. You know what I mean? Like, at some point, though, they got to go, because I've seen it with the Lions for the first time ever, too. Like, this is not something that happens all the time, but the Lions have Sam Laporta, Brian Branch, Jack Campbell. These dudes are playing a lot in big-time factors for us. Jahmyr Gibbs. There's 4 guys that the Lions are absolutely leaning on and would not be at a 3-1 record without them. So it's like, rookies, I get it. You're a rookie. You got to go, though. We need you. So let me know your thoughts in the comments on this, and we'll see all of you on the next one.